I'm on Little Farmer's Farm. How you doing tonight? Hello, Paragon Ridge Ranch. How's it going? We're here. We're here. I was just checking the time because I feel like we're ready early, and then I fill in my gap of time with things that need to get done. Right? There's always plenty of those. How are you doing tonight? I've been watching your premieres on your gardening. That's pretty fun. Been drinking lots of water. This heat, artificial heat. Where's it going? Where are you going? You leaving me?
I'm just getting eye drops.
Just letting people in. Let me know where you guys are from and how you're doing. I'm fresh in from the barn, so I've got hat hair because today is a balmy 26 degrees in upstate New York. We've lucked out with some beautiful weather lately, and today it feels like it normally feels. 26 is not uncommon in November. That was the high today. So when I went out to the barn, I had to put on all the gear. We are expecting like 40 degrees in Manchester, UK. I'm loving watching your premieres, Tony. I feel like you should read children's books with your accent. I feel like you'd be a good narrator. Hi from Oregon, cold and rainy. It was cold in South Carolina too. Probably not 26 though.
Hi, Auntie Weezer.
It was cold today here, but it's supposed to be 50 tomorrow and 55 on Friday. So Matt and I have like all these a wise old elf. It just I love your voice. So when you're reading, or if you were like reading a children's book, that's what I always picture when I hear your intro. So yeah, we have to buffering, eh? Okay, now good. Yeah, I don't know if it's overcast out there or not. We have country internet. We all know how that goes. So please don't play with that and cut yourself.
I'm not gonna.
So we had an eventful week. My birthday was yesterday, and we had kind of a low-key day, which is perfect for me with everything going on right now. We don't really go out much anyway. So I spent a lot of time in the barn for my birthday and just had a fun day doing stuff I wanted to do. I got awesome gifts from everybody. Chloe made me a little, hello, Sunny's Place. How's it going, Emma? 43 degrees, around 10 degrees Celsius. Oh, yeah, that's what we're supposed to have tomorrow. So is that normal for you guys, what you have in the UK right now? Is it like 10 Celsius right now? Because that's kind of warm for November for us, but good, I'm glad. So I got some awesome gifts. Chloe made me an amazing little replica of...
Let me get it.
Oh, you have 2 birthdays on Friday. Oh, that's fun. We have, so Eva's birthday was end of October. Thank you guys, everyone. And then my birthday was yesterday. My mother's is Monday. Then Matt's is on Thanksgiving, which is Thursday for you in the UK. And yeah, the middle of November. Good. Well, and then Michaela's is the 30th. So we have all these birthdays in November, and then we're getting ready for Christmas. So I had to kick off. But Chloe made me a little rendition of Wilbur out of clay. Isn't it so perfect? It's so sweet. So Wilbur is our Kunekun boar, who is a farm favorite. He's very
he's
precious.
Other than Maple and Honey, they're like
Wilbur is pretty special to us. So on the 13th. Yep, my great uncle would have been on the 13th too. So we always celebrate that day for him too. So yeah, a lot of awesome people born in November. Chloe is the only one in the family not born in the fall. She's a Groundhog Day baby, so she was born in February.
You pulled my hair.
So we had a lot of fun. I got this cool sweatshirt from my parents, and I got some Carhartt leggings. Little Farmer's Farm loves Wilbur too. Everybody loves Wilbur. He is just such a handsome boy.
I know.
Oh, we're so lucky to have him.
He's a legend.
Our first boar was so mean. So like now that we have Wilbur and he's so calm and laid back and gentle, we're just so grateful for him. So I think because we had that awful experience with Wolfie,
Well,
which
I just can't
been the
believe
name.
like how was he so nice? Like he has his
He has
his-
tusks, but
yeah.
he's not really bad. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's just super nice. So
He's like
so we're grateful for a kind boar.
he's like the good giant.
Hey Adrian, how's it going? I was always jealous of the summer babies because they could have like outdoor pool parties and stuff for their birthdays, whereas us winter babies are stuck with indoor parties and not being able to do quite as much.
We could
right?
have like small parties, just like a family.
Ice skating parties.
Yeah.
What's up, David's Mule Train Homestead? How's it going tonight? So I had some awesome gifts. Matt spoiled me. I got some bagels. Wilbur is super cool. I got some bagels from my favorite bagel place, and I got my favorite kind of pizza for dinner, so I didn't have to cook. I'm glad it's going well. Hey, Kathleen Pate, how you doing tonight? So we had a really good time, just kind of hanging out. I spent a lot of time in the barn with the piglets. You know, my favorite things to do. My mom got me this awesome cup, which I don't know where it is, but last night I spent the evening spinning and drinking from my, I'm glad you're awesome, from my,
New cup.
oh, you love my bead. Yeah, no, so it's not really an ornament, although you could use it as an ornament, but I've been working on Etsy orders. So this is what I just finished today, and it's a little wool. This is solid wool beehive, and then I use fishing line so that it looks like the little bees are
Flying. It's
flying
really
underneath.
cute.
Yeah, so that's somebody ordered that on the Etsy store, so I had to make one up because I didn't have one in stock. And oh, that's cool. I'm glad you like it. It's fun. I made this because my older sister, who was on here, kept bees, and so I was just thinking of stuff to make for her and came up with that, and now I've made dozens of them probably because people liked them. So
Back to the cup.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Auntie Weezer is on. Hi.
Hi.
She's the one I made the first beehive for. So yeah, it's teal.
For her birthday, it has my two favorite things on it. Called, well, yeah, it has a pig on it, and it says, wait, what does it say? What does it say?
Getting piggy with it.
Yeah, it says, yeah, it
She's
has,
too young. She was like, "What does that mean?" She doesn't know the song.
Well, I don't really care about the words. I care about the teal stuff and the pig on it. I'm gonna wash it out and steal it from you.
So yeah, that was my cup for last night. While I was spinning, I got quite a bit of spinning done. I got caught into this show called Virgin River. My sister, who's Bushels and Pecks on Homestead on here, got me into it. So I started watching it last night, and I became quite into it and stayed up pretty late and spun quite a bit of wool. So I'll have skeins of yarn to send to Portugal. Hello, Tom Mateo. That's fun. I bet it's not 26 degrees in Portugal. So yeah, so I got a lot of spinning done. So I spin the yarn and then I send it to my sister in South Carolina. She's an amazing knitter. I cannot knit, but I like to spin. So
But you can crochet though.
I can crochet, but I don't have a ton of time to do it with all the felting. So I'd rather spin and just send her the yarn.
Is Sula there? Aunt Weezer, is she there?
Sula is her niece. Or her niece is her cousin. Yeah, so Little Farmer's Farm is super cool, Lex. If you have not seen his channel, when he opens up his videos, all I can picture is him like with a children's book, like reading. He just has that voice, so. Oh yeah, I used to collect pigs when I was little. That's how I loved pigs. I had them all over my room. I had shirts that said pigs are precious. Like I just love them. So I've had a thing for pigs my whole life, and now so we had a pair of Kuni Kun pigs when we first got the farm, and then they were very expensive purebred pigs, like registered pigs. All my pigs are purebred, but they had papers and fancy and whatever. Wilbur is now going to be registered too because we're going to go through that process with the breeder, but I spent way too much money on those pigs, and the male was horrifically mean. And the female was a dream, but they never had piglets. First, I don't know if it's because they were raised together and they didn't see each other that way. like they were brother and sister or something. I don't know, but we tried separating them and putting them back together. Never had piglets. Eventually, we lost Winnie, was the female, and so we sold Wolfie because he was mean and we didn't want to keep him by himself. And then a couple years later, we got Willow and Hermione, who are our female pigs now, and they're both super sweet. And
They were so they were like naughty little hamsters when they were little.
yeah, and then we didn't get a boar until that they were breeding age. So when we bought a breeding boar, they were already breeding age because you can't breed Koonie Coons till they're like 18 months, closer to 2 years. So we brought him in, and he apparently bred them both right away because we had 2 litters in September. So,
I have a small little story about pigs. It's
go for it.
So we were playing outside, and I went to the barn to find Temple, our new guard dog, and then I went in there to look for her, and then I heard something like making a small little piglet noise, and I looked around, and I think, was it Maple? Yeah, it was Honey, and she was in the pen where the girls are now. The sheep.
Empty pen just running around.
Yeah.
She'd wiggled out, huh?
Yeah, and then I found out that I went back outside and saw Temple just rolling around on the ground.
She's fun.
That was kind of a weird story. But anyway.
So yeah, we had a busy day yesterday. Not really busy, but just a fun day, doing whatever I wanted because it was my birthday, and I didn't do any cleaning. And time to move, Little Farmer's Farm. You need to be allowed to have pigs. I sold some pigs that are living in a house and they use a doggy door. Like one of my piglets went to a house where they already had a Koonie Coon pig, and they trained them with the doggy door to go outside and go potty. So thanks, Kathleen. So yeah, we had a fun day yesterday. Otherwise, this week I've just been working on Etsy orders, like the little beehive that I used in my picture that I just finished, and I've been making tons of sheep because I had a large order. So that's kind of what November is filled with, is orders, which is great. I'm grateful for that. So Chloe wants to show you, we got some new stickers. We ordered stickers a couple weeks ago, and they came in this week since I've seen you guys. You can't even keep goats there. Well, goats are kind of naughty and noisy. Nobody would know you had Koonie Coons except for like
Trying to hold it
feeding time. So yeah. So we had this logo made this year.
Wilbur, and then the goats.
Yep. So we used all our own animals for the sticker to make our logo, and we just had some stickers made up from a company called Make Stickers, I think. It was super goats. Goats are noisy. My sister is team goat and I'm team sheep, but we do keep...
I'm team pig.
Right. We do have quite a few goats now. My husband keeps 4 goats in Savannah's for meat. So we have goats, and I do love some of them, but I would not keep them by choice. They are great for marketing, like they're the meat we sell out of. Nobody else raises meat goats around here, but we have to electrify everything to keep them in. The sheep don't need electricity, and they are way less parasite resistant than the sheep are. So
yeah, the sheep, sometimes they do need electricity because when we put them in the electronet, they when we don't put the the thingy
charger on.
Yeah, if we don't turn that on, then they'll just squish out of that little thingy.
Yeah, the goats get out of everything. So, I mean, it's a good thing to have. We're set up for it now, and it's not a big deal, but definitely harder to keep them in than the sheep, which I could put them in an electronet and not electrify it, and they would stay in. They're pretty low key, so they're happy. The grass is not always greener for them. They like it where they are. The goats, on the other hand, like to explore. So we've had quite a few adventures chasing goats down the road. I don't know if you're old enough to remember, but we once had... Well, then you got to shut the gate, Lisa. That would do it. But we've had experience before where we were trying to keep goats on 6-strand high tensile. And because of their big horns What breed of sheep do we raise? We raise Southdowns and
Southdowns.
Oxfords. So those are both sheep from
We
your
have,
side of the pond.
We have like 3 Oxfords, and we might not keep them. I'm not sure. We don't do a lot with them. I mean we feed them, but
It was Michaela, my oldest daughter, kept the Oxfords, and she is going to college soon. In fact, she just got accepted into college. I don't know if we talked about that last week, but Michaela got accepted into SUNY Cobleskill, which was her first choice. So she's getting excited about making plans for that. It's pretty early since she won't graduate till June, but we like to plan ahead and be prepared. So
I want to go there so bad. It just like I remember going there before for that.
Judging clinic.
Yeah, and it was so fun.
It's a really nice. It's an ag school, so they have greenhouses and a farm, and so the Oxfords are a black-faced breed, and the Southdowns are a white-faced breed, but they all have white fleece. We started raising baby dolls, which is like the old school Southdowns. I know the Swedish Homestead just got some, like they're the really short Southdowns. We switched over from those for several reasons. One is that they just don't grow as much meat as the American Southdowns. Another is that they're a little stubborn. It's kind of like big dogs and little dogs. They're kind of stubborn to work with. And the shearing and hoof trimming, since they're so small, you have to bend over so far to work with them, and it really kills your back. So working with the bigger sheep is actually easier for us than the little guys, even though they're super cute.
So short.
And my little Southdowns, my baby dolls, went to a really good home nearby, and I'm friends with the ladies, so I get to see them all the time. But
this thing is real. It's making me look like I'm like the shortest.
You're a midget. Sit up on the thing.
I know.
Sit up on your feet.
My legs hurt.
Oh, well, we'll have to get you a booster seat. Yeah, sit up like me.
That
hurts your feet.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna do the giveaway, and we usually do that right at the end, at the half an hour mark. I have to go grocery shopping this evening, and since things are not great around here with cases and all that crud, I try to go like right before they close when it's really quiet, and go to Aldi's and beat the crowd. So Auntie Lydia's on.
Hi.
Chloe's trying to find a way to reach. There she goes. So you can't see her, Eva. She's just on the chat is all, buddy. You can't be near here with the noise. You gotta go see Daddy. So I gotta go grocery shopping, so we're gonna draw for the winner after that. But I thought a fun topic to talk about tonight would kind of be about gifts, since Chloe's my profile pic, she says. Since it's beginning to be that time of year for some people, I am, or not I, but maybe me. Some people may be already done with Christmas shopping or just starting, but either way, I think it's super fun to talk about like the best ideas, and if you guys have any, like mention them in the chat for great homestead farming gift ideas. We do a lot of outside workwear, since like I said, it's getting cold. I go through the padded bibs really quickly because I'm a fence hopper, because I'm lazy, and I hop fences while I do chores, and then I rip the butt out of my coveralls.
Yeah, that's pretty annoying.
I mean, I patch them. Don't get me wrong. I'm all about mending. But it does get a little breezier where the thin material is. So I tend to, Matt got me some new coveralls yesterday, and I don't know if we have Herdwick here. I like Texels too. The Herdwick wool looks cool. I know that Beatrix Potter was one of the first people to have registered Herdwick. Like that's one of my favorite like sheep backs, because we like Beatrix Potter books.
Eva.
And but I don't know if there's Herdwick on this. There's a lot of sheep in the UK that we can't get because of like the importation rules. So
wait, are you talking about pottery? Cause
no.
Oh well, pottery sounds fun. Like we might get into that soon.
I don't know why because there was a kiln on our like Facebook marketplace. So yeah, no, I don't know if we can get them over here. There's several sheep that you can't get in the States, that like the Valley's Black Nose, they're breeding up, and some people are importing embryos. There's a guy local to me actually that was talking about doing that. But I don't know if we have Herdwicks. Herdwicks do look super cool though. It would do great in my area. They like the cold weather, eh? We We have good sheep weather. The boar goats don't love the winter. They stay in all winter. But the sheep, they'll go out and get snowed on and they could care less. So, but I love the temperament. I tried raising Romneys before too, and they were not the same kind of sheep. It could have been the line of Romney I had because I've seen other Romneys that were calmer and seemed nicer to work with. But these Romneys like didn't flock. They were dumb as bricks. We did not enjoy working with them because Romney's my favorite wool to spin. So I was like, well, I should get some Romney sheep. They were awful to live with. So it could have just been where those, thick wiry wool. Cool. Yeah, I don't know if there's any over here, but they do look cool. I think they look neat. I'm a big fan of Adam's Farm, which I'm sure you know all about over there. And he talks about lots of cool breeds that we just don't have over here. So yeah, besides buying local and buying like gifts from, local makers that you guys might have in your area, I'm trying to come up with some like amazing gift ideas for friends and family members. Angora goats are not going to happen, Weezer. Although they do look kind of like Muppets, but. So yeah, I'm like tapped out about gift ideas. Like I feel like I have everything I need. So if you guys have any great ideas, then you let me know because.
I'm kind of standing right now.
Also, my sister just got me OU. I'm sure the Angora goats will be fine. They got horns, so if they get hot, they can diffuse the heat. They'll be all right. You'd have to keep the horns on them, or I would at least, because they look cool. But
you think the horns look cool? They look cool, but they hurt.
They're also good handles. I mean, they bruise on the boar goats. Like they have that age from like a little boar goat to like 2 years old, where they're still short enough horns that when you're handling them, they like to put their head back and bruise you with the little pointy ends.
Yeah, Fraggle still has tiny, tiny horns, but she herself is not tiny anymore. She's
gotten fluffy.
Round.
Yeah. That's okay.
She's a little fluffy,
Yeah, that's all right. My sister got me. Yes, Auntie Lydia gave me the gift of a song, which was beautiful and very uplifting. And Weezer got me, the apron I got you was like the Rue apron or something like that. It was like a gardening apron. But she got me the Sauce Master, which is something I've wanted. It's like the little hand crank thing that you can put your tomatoes and garlic and everything through to like puree them, kind of. So I have like lots of tomatoes in my deep freezer, and I'm really excited to get to use that probably after Christmas, and get some sauce made up from the garden. So yeah, the kangaroo apron's a good idea. I like, all that kind of, I love useful gifts, like things that you can use, like the Sauce Master. Matt got me a little greenhouse.
You can make lemon sauce.
I don't know why you want it.
I don't think I would want that. Like, you'd have to have a lot of sugar to make it so it's not like water. Yeah, no water.
I'm not sure where you're going. Oh yeah, I do have one. What is that? Oh, it's the Hori Hori knife. I don't know where I. Oh, it's in my garden cupboard because I had to hide it from Eva.
We do not speak of Hori Hori.
I love that knife. I use that a lot.
Yeah, she's a big one.
It's a big
not
knife.
Something you want to mess with.
That face, Chloe. So, I don't know. Those are good. I have that knife, but I don't know. I gotta come up with good gift ideas for Weezer that are legal to ship.
What do you mean?
Like I can't ship her booze.
Oh.
So I don't know. You gotta come up with a good idea. But we will. We have time so far, so. Amaryllis bulbs. Plants from Auntie Lydia. I need a list of plants you don't have or that you really want. That's what we need for Auntie Lydia.
I think
we're also gonna get a pillow with Chloe's face on it that's like this. Don't you think she'd like one of those?
Wake up in the morning.
No, you can't sing songs that are licensed. Don't do that. No, but yeah, I think she would enjoy a pillow of your face like that. Gladiola bulbs. Yeah, I love planting bulbs. What's up, Nicole? I didn't even know you're here. I bought a bunch of bulbs last year and planted them, and none of them went to flower. Like none. The only things that I got to flower were my tulips, which had been there forever. But like I bought a bunch of ranunculus and gladiola. None of them went to flower, so I don't know what I did wrong. But hopefully they will. I don't know if they'll come back here. I don't know if they are perennial in my zone, which is pots and not the kind that makes you silly plant pots. Got it. I was just watching a channel that Lydia told me about, and she was planting stuff in these giant concrete pots. I was like, oh my god, how would you ever move those? But it was cool. She also planted the tulips way closer together than I thought was possible, but I think I'm going to do that for next year. It sounds fun. I'm also going to start growing stuff in the basement because we have such a long time. I don't grow irises, but my sister Lydia has irises that come up around her house, and they're beautiful. So I think those would be hardy enough. But ranunculus are my favorite too, and I bought tons of bulbs. Me and Chloe put in the front of the house and in the garden because I was like, well, maybe in the front, like, moles might get them. But usually in the garden, the cats patrol pretty well. And still, nothing came up. Maybe next year? I don't know, but lame. It sucked. But we're going to try more. Gladiolus are my favorite. That's funny that you put, there's Nanny. That's funny that you put bulbs in your wine fridge, but it's a good use, right? I didn't know. I would never think to like dig them up because I would be digging like all the wrong places probably, but I definitely planted a bunch of gladiolas and they did not flower. The only year we've had luck with the gladiolas actually flowering was the first year we lived here.
Yeah, we planted a bunch of flowers among the garden, and then a bunch.
Yeah, I really want dahlia tubers, but I looked at prices for those, and yeah, tulips do great here, but dahlia tubers are really expensive. They're like $8 a piece, the ones I was looking at. So, yeah, Mom has a groundhog that eats all her bulbs amongst everything in her front garden, although it did well this year. I don't think your sister can get in. No, not getting her. So we locked Michaela out in the 26 degrees.
I think I know this is very, very, very random because we're not talking about plants. Or yeah, we are talking about plants, but we're not talking about spirit animals. I think if I ever had a spirit animal, it would be a pig.
It is random. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think that I have great luck with zinnias, but like any of the bulb flowers, the only thing that I get to grow is tulips, and they come back and it's not a problem. But I don't know. Just not a lot of luck. So
what would be your spirit animal? A sheep?
$4 for a pound here. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. You know what though? Most of our bulbs and flowers like that, I think in the US come from the UK or, over there in Europe because it seems that way, and I was just reading something about that. So maybe that's why it's so much cheaper there and more expensive here. I don't know, but it definitely, maybe I'm not looking at the right source, but I'm always nervous to go to like eBay and stuff like that for some of those things. I know my sister has good luck getting like vegetable seeds on eBay, but I'm just nervous if I go to like an individual that's not like a business, then what kind of quality the stuff will be really, I don't know, but they were expensive. When I was looking today online for dahlia tubers, they were like super, like 2 for $15.95 plus shipping. So I don't know how much I want to do that, but yeah, so we are about at the halfway or the half an hour mark, which means it's giveaway time. I don't know if a lot of these people are in the chat tonight because I have not seen them. So the way we've been doing our November giveaways is that you comment a question or a comment on either this live after it's posted, how it posts after the live for the replay. So you can comment a question or a comment on the replay here or on our Thursday video. So we usually post we do a live Wednesday nights, and then we post a video on Thursday. Can you read that? He says, my spirit animal would be a koala bear. Order the deli from King Seeds here in UK. I'll have to check them out. King Seeds. I'm gonna write that down because I'll forget, especially since I got groceries on my brain. King Seeds.
Wait, what does that have to do with seeds?
Nothing, but like when my brain is on the grocery list.
What?
I'm just saying, that's what I'm thinking about. So usually what we do is we draw from the comments either from the previous week's live or video, and those people are entered into the drawing. They have to be present to win. I don't know. It seems like I haven't seen a lot of the people in the live, but we're going to give it a try. If it doesn't work, then we're going to put in everybody's names that's in the live chat, and we'll draw from you guys, and one of you will win. So a koala bear who reads children's books, right? Oh my God, so perfect. Okay, so we're going to do our drawing here. Chloe's going to pick one.
Is this two or
That's
one?
okay, Joshua. You can always post a comment on the replay, or you can comment on the Thursday video, and we take all the names from those comments, and then you're entered into the giveaway. So My Slice of Heaven Outdoors is what she pulled. Are you guys here tonight? Well, it's backwards, but My Slice of Heaven Outdoors was our first draw. I don't think I've seen them in here, but they could have popped in. So if you guys are here, let me know that you're here. If not, we'll try another draw, and if we have to, we'll just get all the names and we will have Chloe pick from there. I know Little Farmer's Farm is in here. Okay.
Highland Homestead?
Highland Homestead is Eva. She's in Western New York. Are you here tonight, Highland Homestead? Tonight would be your night for a prize, Eva. If you're here, let me know in the chat. She's usually here, but she may not be here tonight because it's so cold. She's probably chopping ice from her water trough in the barn. It might not be that cold in Western New York, really. I don't know, but I don't know. We might have to, there's 9 people in the chat. If you guys can comment and Chloe will read out loud, just comment hello or something and I'll write your names down and then we'll draw from that. The Little Farmer's Farm is here. Chloe, read me anybody else who comments.
She says hello.
Joshua and Doris Artman. You gotta tell me the names.
Kathleen Pate says hello. Nicole Ingram says hello too.
Nicole Ingram.
Oh, Bumpy. The Little Farmer's Farm.
Anna Walker. I got them already. Who else? Anybody else in here? I've got.
You wrote Bumpy, right?
Yeah, okay, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Anybody else? Who else is in here? I've got Joshua and Doris, Kathleen Pate, Nicole Ingram, Anna Walker, Lydia, Reverend Doug, and the Little Farmer's Farm. Who else is in here?
Is Aunt Weezer still on?
I don't know. She probably isn't, just isn't commenting. Nanny's spirit animal is a herding dog. All right. Okay, so we're going to dump those out.
Wait, why?
Because none of those people are in our live tonight.
Well, I'm sure like some of them.
No, because everybody commented that was in here, and none of those names were on my list from earlier, so.
The scissors.
I'm just cutting up everyone's names. Okay. Don't look, Chloe. You're going to be the drawer, you cheater.
You're right there. Of course, I'm going to see you.
Auntie Weezer, you're no fun.
Wait, is Aunt Weezer on here?
Yes, she is.
Did you write her?
She said no entry for me.
Why?
Because family can't win.
But why did you put Bumpy and Aunt Lydia on?
See, I got my sweatshirt on. My mom got me that sweatshirt yesterday for my birthday.
Are you sure you didn't write her? Why didn't you write her? You wrote Bumpy and Aunt Lydia.
This one isn't right. Okay. going to do the drawing now. So today we're giving away like a goodie bag from our farm stand. We'll have probably a clay figure and, oh, thanks, Anna.
Nicole Ingram, or yeah.
Nicole Ingram won. She's lucky with us this month.
Yeah.
All right, Nicole. So we will have a prize bag for you. If you want to pick it up, let me know. Do you want me to pick another one? It's up to you. I never said that you couldn't win, so. So I will have a prize bag for you, and you can either pick it up at the farm stand or let me know. I can get it to you. All right, she's saying spread the wealth. She wants me to pick another name because she already won, so okay.
Kathleen
Pate. Kathleen, are you still with us? Kathleen, you are now the new winner because Nicole was the winner a couple weeks ago and she was being kind. So, yay. All right, Kathleen. So, shoot me an email at sweetpeafarmny@yahoo and let me know your address and I will send you your gift. Thank you, Nicole. That was very cool of you. I appreciate you being giving. 'Tis the season, right? So, very cool. And again, if you guys want to enter the giveaway for next week, then just comment on the replay here or comment on our video tomorrow and you can be entered into next week's giveaway. We've done some Amazon gift cards, some felting. This is going to be kind of a mixed goodie bag of stuff from our farm stand, so you never know. We never know what we're going to give away, huh? So we will get that email from you, Kathleen, and I'll get your stuff sent out to you, and then we hope to see you guys next week. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We went a little bit longer than usual tonight. We just were chatty, I guess.
Yeah.
No.
You were chatty.
Chloe's so cool for hanging out with me, and nobody else wants to do these lives with me, so I'm grateful that Chloe does it with me.
I just like to know that I'm the favorite, you know?
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, and love you to all the family. Love you to everyone. I hope you guys have a great week, and we will see you next week.
Bye, and I love you to family that is watching.
Oh, that's okay, Mandy. I'm headed to the grocery store now, so see you guys later. Thank you. See you next week.